Hi, guys. Hi, this is Eva from Bearable Med Spa. Today we are going to show live skin lightening, and we are going to show it on me. So we are notifying viewers. Okay, here we are good. Here we are good. Let me just bear with me for a second. Let me just see if I can write something. I don't know where to. Okay, guys. Live. Okay. Yes. Hi, guys. Hi. So, good morning. This is 4th of July. All America is celebrating today. Popular Life. All America is celebrating today. Independence Day. But All America, we always laughed about it because All America is celebrating my mother's birthday. And because All America is celebrating my mother's birthday, it's a special day for me. And it's a special day that I always do something special for people. So I'm going to give away a free gift. Carissima, hi. I'm going to give away a free gift today with the purchase of the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. With the purchase of Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. But before I do that, I want to explain you something, and I want to share with everybody something. Let me just move this so this is not in my face completely. Okay. So I'm going to share with you something, guys. I created, so I treat human skin for over 40 years. I have 2 clinics, one in Miami Beach, one in Miami Beach, and one in Atlanta, Noonan area. I specialize in all skin colors, but I specialize in women that suffer from PCOS, endometriosis, endometriosis, Hashimoto disease, discoloration, PCOS, all the issues that women suffer from that cause unwanted hair and cause unwanted discoloration on the skin. And as a specialist in all skin colors and in Hispanic, ethnic, and black skin, as the #1 black skin specialist in the United States, and as the #1 skincare specialist when it comes to discoloration and PCOS, I'm going to demonstrate on me today skin lightening. I'm going to demonstrate this Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, how to use it when you buy it. But before I do this, before I demonstrate the lightning, this is a kit that you can buy if you are black, if you are white, if you are green, if you are blue, makes no difference. This kit is specifically made for people that suffer from melasma, pregnancy mask, discoloration from ingrown hairs, discoloration from plucking, discoloration from waxing, discoloration from a lot of skin conditions that women cause. And one of the biggest problems, and statistically, one of the biggest problems that black women have in America, and it's 70% in statistics, black women disproportionately suffer from PCOS and suffer from endometriosis. Annalyn, hi. And so this is a huge problem. And because unfortunately, I happen to know so much about the issue of PCOS and discoloration. Because I have one child. And my daughter suffered for 30 years from PCOS, graduated to endometriosis, had 18 surgery, lost 70% of her organs, was from age 14, hairy from her forehead all the way down to her toes, had extreme pain for 30 years during her periods. If anybody knows what a PCOS and endometriosis is, then you know that this is such a painful process for women. And that when you get your periods, you can climb the wall because it's that painful. And for 25 years, I had to inject my daughter every single month with morphine because the pain was excruciating. And so because I have so much knowledge in women, in PCOS, in endometriosis, in unwanted hair, in body hair, in discoloration, in problems that women suffer from, whether you're white or black, and in HS, which is hidradenitis suppurativa, which is a horrible, horrible, horrible disease of hairs, which is I believe it's a genetic thing because nobody knows why people get HS, hidradenitis suppurativa. Hi Sharon, hi everybody. Nobody knows. But it is a disease that is, my heart cries for every woman. My heart cries for every single woman that suffers from HS, that suffers from PCOS, that suffers from endometriosis, that suffers from discoloration. My heart bleeds for every single woman because I happen to know so much, guys, so much about this problem. And as I said, 70% disproportionately black women suffer from PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And just so you understand, polycystic ovarian syndrome doesn't discriminate. It attacks women, it attacks white women, it attacks black women, it attacks Hispanic women. There is no discrimination. It attacks Arab women, it attacks Indian women, it attacks anybody. There is no discrimination when it comes to PCOS and when it comes to endometriosis. But why I am coming to you today and why I'm talking to you, so I created already several videos and I used to those of you who are on my YouTube and to those of you who are on my TikTok, so you can look at the videos that I posted. And I have a black client who is absolutely God's given gift to humanity. God's given to humanity. And so I want to tell you something. As such, if you just, let me just go, okay, and let me just block this, okay. And so as such, I want to tell you something. When you have a situation where you suffer as a young black girl or as a young Hispanic girl or as a young Arab girl or as a young girl anywhere in Africa, and you have PCOS and people cannot or don't know what to do, or your parents don't know what to do, the process for you to figure out what you have is very lengthy. And when you figure out what you have, by that time it might be late. It might be late. Why? Because when you figure out by that time, you gained 150 pounds, you grow a full beard on your face, you become miserable, you become closed in, your body changes, your clothes are small on you, you are trying to cover up the way you look, you put hair in your face because you don't want anybody to see you. And as such, as a specialist in skincare, and I treat people of all skin colors. And as I said, I have a clinic in Miami Beach and Bay Harbor for 40 years. I have a second clinic in Georgia, in Atlanta. And I have seen people walking into my clinic, and I should have $1 for every tear that women that come to me that finally found me, whether they found me on YouTube, whether they found me on Instagram, whether they found me on Google Maps, or whether they find me on TikTok, wherever it is. When they finally find me and they said, Miss Eva, I think you will never take me on. I thought, because a lot of people call me and I say, send me pictures. And in many cases, people send me photographs and they are so embarrassed when they send me photographs because it looks awful. It looks bad. Sometimes dark women or even white women have such discoloration and they actually destroy their skin because, again, as I said, when you are a young woman, and PCOS starts at 14, at 13, at 15, when you get your period, when your hormones are off, when there's an imbalance of hormones, this is when PCOS sets in. And when you have hormonal imbalance, and suddenly you have testosterone levels that are higher and you start growing hair. What girl wants to grow hair on her face? What girl wants to, a real girl, what real girl wants to walk around with hairs on her face? There's no girl that wants to walk around with hairs on her face. So you will pluck. Now what happens when you are plucking? Just listen to this. Why this Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit is the best thing that I created. And it took me 27 years to create this for all skin colors and for dark pigmented skin. Why this is the best thing? First of all, because this lightening kit doesn't have chemicals. This lightening kit doesn't have hydroquinone, which is prescribed galore in America. Hydroquinone in Europe, hydroquinone in Canada is forbidden to prescribe for lightening. Why? Because hydroquinone, hi Nelson, Aftercare, hi. Because hydroquinone can cause cancers. And so they outlawed it in Canada, they outlawed it in Europe. If you prescribe hydroquinone, you can lose your license overseas. But in America, you can get hydroquinone because it's a business. And if it's a business and it makes money and it costs peanuts, they will give it to you. If you get cancer 10 years down the line, who knows? How can you prove that this is what it was? But in Europe, they work very differently, so they don't allow hydroquinone. They also don't allow in Europe lightening treatments that you can buy in Jamaica, that you can buy in Africa, that are made in China, that are made in Nigeria, that are sold to women, that are sold to men, and they give you these a la carte lightening treatments that have ammonium in it, that have mercury in it, that have steroids in it, that all destroys your skin. And as long as you use it, you can go several shades. Hi, Yaya, nice to see you again. You can go several shades lighter. But the moment you stop using it, your skin will get darker than what you started with. And I guarantee you, I promise you, I stake the one life that I have on it, that when you use these horrible, dangerous bleaching agents, first of all, ammonium we use to clean the driveway. If oil from your car goes on the driveway, you clean it as ammonium, but you don't put ammonium on your face. But that's what is in bleaching agents, in bleaching creams. Ammonium, mercury. You know, mercury, everybody is, in America at least, removing their mercury fillings from their teeth because they know that they cause cancer. So you put mercury in it, you put ammonium in it, you put steroids in it, and this is what people put on their face to lighten their skin. Thank you, Yaya. Thank you very much. It's nice to see you here again, too. So, what I'm saying to you guys, before I'm going to demonstrate today on me how to use the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, and obviously I'm white. So you can use it. This is good for white skin. This is good for black skin. This is good for dark skin. This is good for any skin. This is good for anybody. So here is how to use this. But before I am going to make a live demo and I'm going to show you how to use this kit, it is absolutely crucial that everybody understands. And this is very important. Any product that you can use on dark skin, on black skin, you can use on white skin, but not vice versa. Any product or any laser that you can use on white skin, you can never use on black skin. Why? Because black skin has melanin. Melanin lies beyond, under your epidermis. And so if you use a product that's used, let's say glycolic acid, that's used, real glycolic acid, not the bullshit that people are selling and influencers are marketing to make a buck. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real glycolic acid, like the McCoy thing, like real thing. When you make it, when the glycolic acid has a low pH, when the glycolic acid really works. And because I formulate products, I actually happen to know a lot about formulating and about pH and about products and strengths of products. So you as a white person can use glycolic acid, no problem. But if I give glycolic acid to a dark or a black person, that glycolic acid will penetrate into the skin, and very, very fast, that glycolic acid will stimulate the melanin that's under the skin. Why? Because the size of glycolic acid is very small. And when you apply it on the skin, it penetrates extremely fast. So I created, hi Monique, hi Sama, hi Lulu. So hi Swamp, hi. So I created the glycolic acid 35 years ago. And I sold my glycolic acid in Europe. And just so you understand, ladies and gentlemen, selling cosmetic products in Europe is very, very different than selling cosmetic products in America. Why? Hi, Rodman. Because in Europe, hi, Clemming, hi. In Europe, when you sell a cosmetic product, hi, Megan, you have to go through equivalent to FDA. But in Europe, even lipstick, if you make in America and you sell it, it has to be approved by the equivalent to FDA. But they are very, very strict because in Europe, it is very important, they're very health conscious and they don't want to bring into their market anything that would hurt people. So you go through rigorous testing. And my glycolic acid 35 years ago, I created a kit like this of glycolic acid for white people. My glycolic acid was approved to use in Europe. And I'm a drop in the ocean. I'm small. I'm actually very, very small in relationship to big companies. But hi, Liz Gebke, hi. But I competed, well, I really didn't compete at the same time that I entered European market, Tumblr high. That I entered European market, Avon entered European market, and they tried to come in with a glycolic acid product. They were not approved because the quality of their product was not equivalent to what the European FDA required. So I happen to know a lot about the subject. And so glycolic acid I created 35 years ago. And I sold it to doctors, to institutions, to medical institutions, to clinics, to cosmetic institutions, which is a little bit different than in America. But I was never able to create a kit that would be suitable for black skin, that would be suitable for all skin colors. And it took me 27 years to create these guys. 27 years. Because for 27 years, when you came to my clinic, so in Miami Beach, so in Atlanta, and you are black, and you came for laser hair removal, and you came for skin treatments, and you would say, Eva, but I have this discoloration. I was not able to give you anything short of, let's say, papaya enzyme, rasul clay peeling, just very gentle things, because I couldn't use glycolic acid on your skin, on dark skin. So that's very important to understand, that what you use on white skin, you cannot use on dark skin, but in reverse, yes. Why? Because products that are used on dark skin, hi Hazel, products that I use 990, hi. Products that are used on black skin are very gentle and penetrate much slower into the skin as not to stimulate, hi Mariella, as not to stimulate the melanin in the skin. So all white people, all skin colors can use this Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. Why? What's so special? I'll tell you the difference between glycolic acid and between mandelic acid. Glycolic acid, as I said, the molecular structure is very, very small. When you apply it on your skin and it penetrates very quickly into the skin and there's nothing you can do about it. However, mandelic acid, this, guys, this, mandelic acid, okay, this. So mandelic acid, guys, this, mandelic acid. This mandelic acid is actually derived from bitter almonds, okay? Rena, hi. This is derived, mandelic acid is derived from bitter almonds. And the molecular structure, the size, Rita joint, hi. Luxury joint, hi. Deborah, hi. So the mandelic acid compared to glycolic acid is created and the molecular structure is very big. So when a dark person or a white person, again, this is specifically starting to be being formulated for black people, and white people can use it. So white people that have melasma, pregnancy mass, discoloration, amazing, because it works slowly. But specifically for black skin, this is specifically made for dark and black skin to start with. As I said, everybody can use it, but what is the difference? Okay, guys, what is the difference? The difference is that when you apply mandelic acid on the skin, it will penetrate very, very slowly under the skin. And this is exactly what I want. Why do I want this? Why do you want this product and nothing else? Because this doesn't have hydroquinone in it, because this doesn't have ammonia in it, because this doesn't have any chemicals, dangerous chemicals, this doesn't have mercury in it, doesn't have steroids in it, it will not destroy your skin, there are no chemicals that will destroy your skin. Hi Michelle and hi Lisa. This product will work very slowly, but as everything in life, guys, everything is plus and everything is minus, okay? The process that I had to figure out as a skincare specialist over 40 years, specializing on all skin colors, was, hi Mirna, hi, how am I getting this product into the skin, under the epidermis, but that it would not stimulate the melanin in the skin. And so I had to figure it out, and I had to do try and error between this, with this lightening kit, with this mandelic acid. And so I tried, and anything that I do on anybody in my clinics, in my skincare laser clinics, I do first on myself, okay? And so I tried, and then by try and error, I figured out, okay, we can get this into the skin if we do all these steps before. So hi Lisa. So I created this mini, hi Lucille, hi. I created this mini Eva skin lightening kit, Rich Cat, hi Yolanda, hi, because I was able to figure out how to do it. So if you came to my clinic in Bay Harbor, if you came to my clinic in Noonan, Atlanta, right? So when you come because you have oily skin, because you have ingrown hair, because you have discoloration, because you suffer from PCOS, because you are overweight, because you want a solution for your ingrown hairs, and you want a solution for your discoloration, or you want a solution because you suffer from HS, which is hidradenitis suppurativa, and I will touch on this, guys, because this is such a painful subject. And nobody is talking about it because everybody is ashamed, everybody is embarrassed. So don't go away. Fitzroy, Angie, don't go away. I'm going to do a live demonstration, but I want to preface before how I came about to have this mini Eva skin lightening kit, and why this is the only kit that I will vouch for. And this not only because it's mine, because there's nothing else on the market. Why? First of all, because I make it, because I created Paulina, because I created a composition. And I figured out step by step how I can achieve the best results. So, said that, I'm going to tell you what's in the kit, I'm going to tell you how it works, and then I'm going to do it on myself so all of you can see how to do it if you decide to buy it and use it at home. Because this kit is for at home, and this is being used twice a week. And today, because it is my mother's birthday, and we always laugh, this 4th of July, all of America celebrates my mother's birthday. Hi Carly, hi Brittany. So because today is my mother's birthday, so it's America's birthday, but it's my mother's birthday too, I'm going to give everybody a gift. Anybody who buys the kit today, it's only for today. 4th of July, I'm going to give you, hi Hazel, hi, I'm going to give you an additional gift that usually costs over $100, but today, to those who purchase this, you will get the gift, and I will show you later what the gift is, okay? And there's no gimmick, I'm not giving you specials, I'm not telling you buy, I'll give you, no. This is the price, this is $235, this whole kit. But I'm going to give you a gift that's valuable more than $100, and it's suitable for everybody, every skin color, and you can use it with something that is in here. But I will explain you later. First, we are going to show you what is in this kit and why this mini Eva skin lightening kit is good for all skin colors, starting from white to black and from black to white. Why? So the first thing that you have in the kit, and I will show it to you. So the first thing that's in the kit is the crystal microdermabrasion. Ladies and gentlemen, crystal microdermabrasion you cannot get anywhere, only from me. Why? Because I'm the only one that makes it. I make it. I don't sell it to anybody. You can only buy it directly from me. So crystal microdermabrasion is this. Okay, this can last you a year. So this is crystal microdermabrasion, this is crystal microdermabrasion scrub. So this is the first thing, and I'm going to demonstrate it on myself so you can see. So crystal microdermabrasion will be the first item that you are going to use when you are starting with the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. Now why? Remember that I had to figure out how to get the mandelic acid into your skin because the molecular structure of it is small, is large, and I need to get it high, Janae. Hi, mommy. I need to get it into Shapely, hi. The fairy, hi. Janae, hi. We have to get it into the skin. So the first thing we do, we put microdermabrasion on the skin and we abrade the whole skin. After we do the microdermabrasion kit, then we are using the micro needle roller. So we take hi Lovely, hi Grammy, hi Lay, hi Janae, hi everybody. So we are using the micro needle roller. Why? This has 540 needles in here, and they are 0.1 millimeters deep. So we abraded the skin, it's like a canvas. You clean the canvas, you make sure that it's clean, that whether you have oily skin, whether you have any impurities, Gigi high, whether you have lioness high, Miss Yummy high, whether you have anything on your skin, it will come off. Because the crystal microdermabrasion is so unique and so special, it's not like any scrub in the world. Why? Because it's made out of a mineral, out of a rock. And this microdermabrasion scrub doesn't dissolve like salt or sugar or any of these scrubs that you can buy. Doesn't dissolve. You have to scrub it off, you have to wash it off, and it stays hard the whole time, but it's very small. So don't worry, high. So it can go deep into the pore and it can take all the oil, deposits the dust, everything that's on your pores, take it all out. So it's preparing the skin. So that's step number one. But step number two is the micro needle roller. Now we are taking the micro needle roller after the skin is clear, and we are and we are going to create a micro needle roller on the skin, and we are creating micro channels, little perforations with the micro needle roller. Why? Because I need the mandelic acid to penetrate into the skin. Because remember I said the structure, the molecular structure of it is big. So if you just lay it on the skin, it won't work. But if you prepare the skin and you remove the top layer, Clement high, if you remove Cecilia high, you remove the top layer of your skin, and then you prepare the skin and create little holes, then you are able, Julieta, hi, then you are able to get this mandelic acid into the skin. And you leave it on the skin for 3 minutes, Lillian, hi. You leave it on the skin, Megan, hi. You leave it for 3 minutes, no longer. Whether you're white or black or Hispanic or Mediterranean or Indian or African or Arab, makes no difference. 3 minutes. Please, ladies and gentlemen, understand something. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Olive. Hi, Mansuma Princess. Hi. This is something that everybody has to understand. In America, everybody wants everything very, very fast. Very, very fast. And the reality is, user to add high. The reality, Alina, high. The reality is, less is more. Remember that. Less is more. Less is more. In America, everybody wants everything fast. Young people want everything fast. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put something very clearly to you. It takes 9 months to make a baby. It doesn't happen fast. There are certain things in life, Nabil high, Jabin high. There are certain things in life that don't happen overnight. And you cannot expect to do something overnight in split second, because you are dealing with human skin. You are dealing with human anatomy. And everything has to be done with consideration to what's going to happen, what will be the result, hi Angela, what will be the result at the end if you do something very harsh. Teresa, hi. And I am telling you right now, if you do more, if you do Antoinette, hi, if you do Riley's, hi, if you do more, you will regret it. Because listen, guys, I do this over 40 years. So I have a clinic in Miami Beach in Bay Harbor for 40 years. I've seen thousands and thousands and thousands of patients that came to see me, and still people, high splendor, still people come to see me, so in Miami and so in Atlanta. People fly from all over America and overseas to see me because I am the number one dark skincare specialist in America, because I treat dark skin for over 40 years before I came to America. I have tremendous amount of experience. So people come to see me till today, but there are people, and they're young people, and this ever so often happens, that a young black girl will come to see me and she has unwanted hair and she comes for laser hair removal because I specialize in a dark skin laser hair removal, which is very different than white skin. It has to be the NDIAC. Hi, Erica. Hi, Jinko. Hi. Again, Erica Batts. Hi. So, I specialize in dark skin and in white skin, but a lot of black people come to see me, dark and Hispanic and Indian, because everybody that is not alabaster white, so people look me up and then they find out and they see that I specialize in all skin colors, so they come to see me. And sometimes, particularly young people, hi Daniela, I have to tell them 10 times, please, Fernand, Nina, please, do not do more than what I say and what the instructions say. If you do more and if you leave the mandelic acid on longer, you will not receive better results. So patience is something that every single person has to understand. It takes 9 months usually to make a baby. You can't have a baby in 2 months. Well, you can't have results overnight. Hi Nidam, hi Uza, hi Adam. You cannot have results overnight. If you are white, if you are Hispanic, if you are black, makes no difference. You cannot have results overnight, it just doesn't happen. Skin is human, skin is a living organ, and you have to respect what's on your skin and what's behind your skin. Hi, Michelle. And so, guys, just so, Ruchi, hi, Ruthvag, hi. You have to understand that when I am talking about lightening, and I'm going to show it now on myself, so everybody can see how this process works. It is a slow and gradual process. This is not bleaching. This is not bleaching. I don't bleach your skin. I am the number one person that will preach against bleaching, because bleaching will destroy your skin. Hi, Misty. Hi, Jim. Hi. Bleaching, Teresa. Hi. Bleaching will destroy your skin. So, ladies and gentlemen, please listen to me. Listen to me. If it comes to discoloration, so if you have melasma, if you have cloasma, which is a pregnancy mark, so a lot of women, white women get pregnancy mask. A lot of Hispanic women, not so much black women, but a lot of Hispanic women, Latoya High, get also a pregnancy mask. It's like a butterfly on your skin. You have to, hi Nazareth, hi Love, hi Moonlight, you have to, and Julie, hi, you have to understand that when you have a pregnancy mask, you have melasma or cloasma, those are hormonal. And anything that is hormonal as a discoloration on your skin will take even longer than just discoloration on a person that, a white or black person that pinched her skin because she has unwanted hair and she was digging and digging because the hair bothers her. She can feel it, but she can't feel. And then she digs and she makes holes in her skin and she discolors the skin. So somebody who has discoloration because they pick will have faster results than somebody that has melasma or cloasma, because that's definitely hormonally related, okay? So, Jennifer, okay, live, Lalov, hi, Moonlight, okay. Julu, guys, I apologize if I don't name everybody because it goes so fast, so I can't, okay. So anyhow, so this is what you have to understand. So this mini Eva skin lightening kit that I'm showing you here, this is the kit that I'm talking about, which is suited for all skin colors. It's suited for white skin and it's 100% suited for black skin. And this kit in particular, I made with the consideration on treating dark ethnic skin in treating melasma and chroasma, which requires a long time and a slow process. So this is the key. So if you don't want chemicals, if you don't want hydroquinone, if you don't want ammonium that you clean oil from your driveway, if you don't want mercury, if you don't want steroids on your skin, which is all porous, just so you understand, it gets into your body. And if people tell me, that when you use these products, nothing really happens. And some people believe that nothing really happens. Then I will ask a question. You cannot answer me, you can just write the answer. Has anybody ever heard about patches? Whether it's patches that you take because you have a heart condition or you have other diseases and you put a skin patch on your belly or your inner thigh, patches or hormonal patches you put on your skin. How does that work, ladies and gentlemen? How do these patches get into your bloodstream? Can anybody tell me? Does anybody know how these patches get into your bloodstream? I'm waiting for an answer. Excuse me. Here's how it works. The patches have a product in them, and the structure is very small, and there's medicine in there. You put the patch, your skin is porous, and your skin absorbs whatever medication is on that patch. And it goes into your bloodstream. And from your bloodstream, it goes to your liver. Because it's in your bloodstream. Liver cleans your blood. So liver is your filter. So just think about it. You put bleaching agents or hydroquinone on your skin. What do you think happens? It penetrates into your bloodstream. From your bloodstream, it goes to your liver. It goes to your pancreas. And you use this long enough, and eventually it will cause damage. Eventually you will get cancer, whether it's liver cancer, pancreatic cancer. You will get cancer, skin cancer. Do you know how many people, percentage-wise, the rise in skin cancer is tremendous because a black population in America is much smaller than white population, but percentage-wise, black people have much higher rise in skin cancer because so many people, first of all, believe that black skin is protected, and so you're protected from the sun, and you don't use sun protection, and you don't use zinc, and then people use these bleaching agents because you can buy it in any beauty supply store, at least in Miami or in Atlanta. You go to any black beauty supply store, and under the counter, they will have these bleaching agents. And people want to buy them because they believe that their skin, if they are lighter, it looks better. And I can tell you something. As somebody who comes from Europe, and I was raised in Europe, okay? It is unfortunate that in life people think that the opposite is always what we want, what we can't have. So the genre in Europe was have brown skin, suntan, have brown skin, blonde hair, and blue eyes. There is nothing that was more valuable to white people but have chocolate brown skin, blonde hair, and blue eyes. And you, 99% of all of you cannot relate because I am much older than all of you. But I can tell you this, 50, 60 years ago, we used to sunbathe, and white people used to sunbathe. They would take oil, baby oil, and sometimes they would put other ingredients as dark baby oil, and they would apply baby oil and bake in the sun so that they would get color and they would be dark. And so unfortunately in life, people, Lakshmi, hi, people unfortunately always want what they can't have. So white people want to be black, black people want to be white, and nobody is happy with what they have. And it's unfortunate because every color of skin, every shade of skin has beauty. And I say there's no ugly skin, there's just neglected skin, but there's no ugly skin. Every skin is beautiful if you take care of it. I want to ask a simple question. A newborn baby. A newborn baby, whether it's a white baby, it's a Indian baby, it's a black baby, it's an Asian baby, it's a Hispanic baby. When a baby is born, does the skin of the baby look beautiful? Yes, 100%. Beautiful. Beautiful. But what happens later on, whether the skin gets damaged from the sun, and later on, people hate what they have. And I again am saying there's no ugly skin. There's neglected skin. So you can take care of your skin. You can take care of what God gave you. God gave you skin. Protect it. It's the largest organ in your body. Protect it. Protect it with sunblock. Black people are not exempt from sunblock, from protecting their skin. I always said this, that the difference between a white and a black person before they burn is 18 minutes. So I will go on the sun and I will start burning after, let's say, 20 minutes at 12 o'clock noon without any protection. And my black girlfriend will stand there another 18 minutes before she starts burning. So the only difference with white and black is 18 minutes in reality. Everybody burns. Every skin burns. Skin is your protective mechanism, is your protective, largest protective organ, protects everything of your body, is your skin. Protect it. And be kind to it. So when I come to you and I tell you, guys, it took me 27 years to formulate something that works on all skin colors, that will not destroy your pigment, that doesn't have hydrocodone, that doesn't have ammonium, that doesn't have mercury, that doesn't have steroids in it. And it will take you longer because it's a gradual lightening treatment, then trust me. Trust me that this is what works. And so I am going, hi Tiffany, I am going to do a demonstration on me, how you can treat your skin at home. Now, again, for everybody, this lightening kit has 6 items in it. This lightening kit is to use at home. So I created this mini Eva skin lightening kit because majority of you can never come to see me because you are all over the world or you're very far away from Miami Beach or from Noonan, Atlanta. So you will never come to see me. But you want to lighten your discoloration. So I created this. It took me 27 years until I came up with a formula, and then I figured out, okay, I will do this, and I will arrive at the results that I want to arrive, and it will give people the desired results and will get rid of melasma, chloasma, discoloration, whether it's from medication or whether it's from plucking or whether it's from ingrown hairs, whether it's on your face or it's in your body, in your bikini, on your legs, on your elbows. And any woman that suffers from PCOS, hormonal imbalance, you know that you have discoloration. And the discoloration is on your face where you are plucking or waxing or threading, which is a taboo, which should never happen. And you know that a lot of you have discoloration on your elbows. And a lot of women that suffer from PCOS and hormonal imbalances have ankles. The ankles on the side, on the outside of the ankle, is much darker. So, and this is all related to the hormones. Hi, Tiffany. Hi. This is all related to the hormones and the imbalance of hormones and the elevated testosterone and androgens. So I'm not going to bore you with the total history of hormones, but I'm going to tell you that this can solve a lot of your problems. If you have discoloration, this is the safest lightening kit. And ladies and gentlemen, it only costs $235. This kit can last for months. If you use it correctly, you're using it only twice a week. And today, because today is my mother's birthday, and all of America celebrates my mother's birthday. It's a joke, but when we lived overseas, the 4th of July was always celebrated in other countries too. We always said, okay, all of America is celebrating my birthday. That's what my mother used to say. Of course, my mother is not alive, but I am just saying that in her honor, today I'm going to give to anybody that purchases this kit. It's only today. I'm not giving you gimmick. I'm not giving you discounts. I'm not giving you additional kits, but I will give you a gift. A gift that is worth more than $100. A gift that will benefit everybody that has discoloration, everybody that is going to use this kit. This will be an additional aid to you, and you will be very thankful to me for the gift. So I will show you what the gift is at the end. And I will also show you how to use it. But right now we are talking about the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, and I'm going to show you how to use it, okay? How to use it. I'm going to do it on myself. So I'm going to show you how to use it. But first I'm going to tell you what all is in the kit, okay? So you see what all is in the kit. The kit has 6 items. So the first item in the kit is the microdermabrasion scrub. And if you see, I earlier picked up this. So I have 2 different kits. I have a kit for the face and I have a kit for the body. So the kit for the body has just a different packaging, but it has high Olga, high Kishan, and Singh, high. The kit has crystal microdermabrasion scrub. It has the micro needle roller. There's 540 needles here. It has the mandelic acid. It has the neutralizer. It has the HA plus C serum, and it has the HA plus C cream. That's 6 items, guys. 6 items. This is all, there are 6 items, as you can see. 6 items, right? 6 items in this kit. It's only $235. Kit lasts you for a while. If you suffer from discoloration, if you suffer from ingrown hairs, if you suffer from melasma, if you suffer from chloasma, if you have PCOS, high dangitan, if you have discoloration anywhere on your face or anywhere on your body, a big thing, underarms, a lot of women, and stay to the end, because then I will give you the solution to which deodorant you should use if you have discoloration under your arms. So if you're Hispanic, if you're Latina, doesn't happen often in white skin, but it happens in dark skin. So as a rule of thumb, black people are extremely clean. That's my experience of over 40 years. And so black people are high Mindy. And black people, as a rule of thumb, also everybody uses an antiperspirant deodorant. Everybody uses antiperspirant deodorant. Antiperspirant deodorant has an ingredient in the deodorant that reacts with melanin. So if you are Hispanic, if you are more than white, if you are not alabaster white, if you are darker, from white down to darker skin color, so Hispanic, Mediterranean, black, Indian, whatever the color of your skin is, and you use antiperspirant deodorant made in the United States, high fluorescently high, and you use a deodorant. The deodorant in the United States, hi Anna, the deodorant in the United States has one particular chemical in it, and that chemical stimulates discoloration under the armpits of darker pigmented people. And this also took me a while to figure out why black people who come to do laser hair removal in my clinics in Miami Beach and in Atlanta, Nuna, why are their underarms 3 shades darker than the rest of their skin? And then I researched the ingredients. In the chemical components. And then I found out, I did a lot of research, and then I found out, bingo, there's a chemical, and that particular chemical is in the deodorant, and that is what causes discoloration and stimulates melanin production in darker pigmented skin. There is a deodorant made in Europe, and I will show it to you. You cannot buy it on the over the counter in America. But I will show you which antiperspirant deodorant does not have that ingredients. And remember, I started to talk and I told you that I manufactured a glycolic acid, and that any product, even lipstick in Europe, has to go through rigorous testing by something equivalent to the FDA. So this deodorant, and this is something that I know will come as a surprise to every human being that's listening to me. Hi Ninja, hi, will come as a surprise. Do you know that antiperspirant deodorants are considered pharmaceuticals, and antiperspirant deodorants have to be approved by the FDA? And I know that you are saying, what? What did she just say? How can that be possible? Well, I'm telling you how it is possible. What does an antiperspirant deodorant do? An antiperspirant deodorant blocks the bacteria that makes you smell. But the moment a product changes the composition in your skin, changes the composition, changing it from A to B, then it's considered a pharmaceutical product. And deodorants have to be approved by the FDA. But deodorants are they're cheap. A deodorant costs $3. So the company that makes this deodorant will never sell it in America because they're not going to pay millions of dollars to get it approved. So this is why you cannot buy it in America. You can buy it in Europe anywhere. I travel every year to Europe, or I traveled up to COVID every year to Europe in the winter, and I would buy 20, 30 deodorants, throw it in my suitcase. So I had it for a long time because you cannot buy it in America. But then I found out how you can buy it online, and I will share this. Hi, Jada Pancho. Hi, Ninja. Hi. I will share with you, and I will show you where you can buy it and which deodorant it is. So discoloration, if you have discoloration under the armpit, switch to that deodorant. I don't make a penny. It's not something that I am promoting. It's just something that I know de facto works, and this can help darker skin people, whether you are, hi Tony. Hi Tony. Oh Tony, hi. This can help you with your skin, and it can help with the discoloration on your skin under your armpits. So if you have discoloration under your armpits, then you use this. Tony, we are talking generally about, I'm going to do a live demo of the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit on my face. So I'm going to do a live demo, but first I'm explaining everybody what the product is, why this is the only product that people should use. And right now I was just talking about the antiperspirant deodorant that I said that a lot of black people and dark people, anybody that's not alabaster white, if they use antiperspirant purchased in America, yes, you can tell them, I talked about you earlier, how blessed we are having you. If you purchase a deodorant antiperspirant in America, it creates more discoloration under the armpits. And I found a deodorant that doesn't have that particular ingredients in it that all antiperspirant deodorants in America have. And this is why everybody should get that deodorant, and I will tell them where to get it, and I will show them what it is. And I'm going to show them now how to do the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. I'm going to show it on my face. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are on TikTok, Tony, I don't know if you can flip over. I am also on Whatnot, and I'm also on YouTube. But those of you who are here, who still stayed with me, waiting to do this Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, I mentioned Tony, and I said how blessed we are to have Tony, because Tony is helping, and I did a video, and I showed Tony's face, how to do the laser hair removal on Tony with the MDR laser, and how to do the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. But today I'm going to show it on myself. But I said that there are videos on this feed that we created when I did Tony's face. And Tony just joined us. I didn't know that Tony will join us. So Tony, you can say a few words, in there. I'm going to show you now. And so I'm going to tell you what you need. Okay, so I'm going to show you what you need. So obviously you will need the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, right? The 6 items. You will need the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. You will also need a bowl, a little bowl with water. The bowl maybe is, 3 ounces of water, just regular sink water. You will need this. You will need cotton ball. You will need Q-tips, at least 2 Q-tips. You would need a washcloth, a cotton soft washcloth. P.S. Washcloths, these washcloths, I buy at Walmart. You can get 18 washcloths for less than $5. And you wash them, and because you buy them in white, you bleach them, and you wash them, and they are soft, and you can use them to wash your makeup off every day. but that's for another day, what I suggest how to clean your makeup. But this is what you will need. So you will need a washcloth, you will need Q-tips, you will need cotton, and you will need 4 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce water. Because here we are going to create a neutralizer, okay? Since I am sitting here in my studio, I am not in front of my sink, but you will do it in your shower. So you will do it in your shower, and you will, so you have running water. I don't have running water, so I have a bowl of water that I have here on my desk, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. So I'm going to take off my glasses, and I'm going to start with the Crystal Microdermabrasion Scrub. So this is the Crystal Microdermabrasion Scrub, guys. Okay? So this is the Crystal Microdermabrasion Scrub. I'm going first to make my face wet. I'm going to wet my face. Okay? So that's the first thing that I'm going to do. So I'm wetting my face. So you will do this. You will do this with a washcloth or just with your hands, but make your face wet, because crystal microdermabrasion has to come on wet face, otherwise it won't work. So I have a knife, and that's usually what you have at home, and so I am going to take this much, like a quarter teaspoonful of the microdermabrasion scrub, just very little, okay? My hands are wet, so I'm going to put the microdermabrasion scrub here. My hands are wet, and now I do this. And now I'm going to apply it on my face, and I'm going to scrub my whole face. So I will scrub and I will concentrate on the areas that have discoloration. So if you have discoloration here, concentrate. If you have oily skin, T-zone, concentrate on the T-zone, so like your nose, okay? You concentrate on your T-zone and you scrub. You will scrub maybe a minute. If you have corners of the lips, if your corners of the lips are darker, you use this. If your lips are dry, then you use it on your lips gently, but you use it on your lips, and you will do this until you feel that most of the crystals will fall off, but not all of them. Maybe 70% of the crystals will fall off. So you scrub and you scrub and you scrub until you feel most of the crystals are gone. And you can do this whether it's your face, your underarm, your elbow, your bikini, your tush, your ankles, your legs, your back, anywhere. And if you have oily skin, if you have acne skin, best thing God created on planet Earth is the crystal microdermabrasion skin that I make, because it goes inside the pores and it takes out the oil and it removes the dry skin. It removes everything that's on the skin. And okay, so now I feel a lot of it came off. Okay, let me just see what this says. Okay, so I did this. Now I'm going to take my washcloth, okay? And I am going to wash my face. You do it in the sink. So you wash your face under running water in the sink. I don't have running water here, so I'm just demonstrating for you what I'm doing. What I'm doing here. I make sure that all the crystals are off. All the crystals are off. And my skin is now totally clean. Okay? I think all the crystals are off. But guys, this washcloth is such a magic. Okay, what does it say? Okay. Once again, hold on, guys. Okay. I want to show you and tell you that definitely this cotton washcloth is your best friend. So you do this, you wash it off with cotton. Now, I make one more time. I make sure that all is gone. Okay, so now we are done with the microdermabrasion scrub. It's all off. Okay, I'm going to close it, and you close it also. You can keep this either in your bathroom or in the shower, or keep it on your sink. But when you're finished using it, please close it, because you don't want dirt or water or bacteria go in there. So that's the microdermabrasion step number 1. So now we're going to step number 2. Let me just check if it's here. No. Okay. So now step number 2 is this. It's a microneedle roller. This is step number 2 in the process. So I'm going to take this out. These are sterile. Ladies and gentlemen, these are sterile, and they can only be used by you, nobody else. Because if you share this with somebody else, their life cells will be on it, and then you can transfer. If somebody has a problem, you transfer it to, and sometimes the skin can bleed, so you don't want to use this, share this with anybody. This is only yours, okay? So I'm going to open this. Okay. All right, so this roller, okay, I'm going to open it. This is 540 needles, 540 needles. Ladies and gentlemen, this can never fall on the floor. If this falls on the floor, the needles will bend and you cannot use it and throw it out. So now I'm going to start to do micro needle rolling. Listen, me, it doesn't bother. I actually like the feeling of it. Some people that have irritated skin. So for instance, Tony, because Tony suffers from PCOS, and Tony suffers from Cushing's disease, and she has inflammation. The skin is very inflamed, black skin, but very inflamed. So her skin is much tender than mine. So when she uses this micro needle roller, she feels it after the crystal microdermabrasion when she does the treatment. I mean, I did a demonstration on her skin. We did it Monday or so. So for her, it's more tender. For me, because I don't have the same issues, I don't mind. I actually feel it feels good to me. Using the microneedle roller, because it not only perforates the skin, but it also stimulates blood circulation, and it will allow the product to go in. And when it stimulates blood circulation, it stimulates collagen. It stimulates elastin of your skin. So I just use it everywhere. And if you are white or black, and if you don't have inflammation, then you can use it exactly how I use it. Okay, so you can use it how I use it. So I was saying that this is something that I find it actually pleasurable. I enjoy it because I know it does so many good things for my skin. So I do this for about a minute, okay? I do it for about a minute. You don't have to go too strong, but and if you happen to bleed because you went too strong, no problem. Just rinse your face, and then you clean this with a little bit of alcohol. You put this in a little glass, and you cover the head in alcohol. Leave it 5 minutes. Take it out, shake it, and then put it back in the container. So I'm done. That's step number 2, right? It's back in my container. So I did crystal microdermabrasion, right? Crystal microdermabrasion. I did microneedle roller. My skin is now ready to accept the mandelic acid. But before I do the mandelic acid, remember we talked about neutralizer? Because this neutralizer is super important when you are going to neutralize your skin. After you put the mandelic acid, we leave it for 3 minutes, you must have your neutralizing solution ready. So what I suggest as step 3, when you do this at home, that you take, and I will show you how much. Okay, this is the neutralizing solution. So you will take, how much is this? Quarter of a teaspoonful. So you take quarter of a teaspoonful, and you put it in here, okay? You mix it, okay? And now close the neutralizing solution, the powder. You don't want it to get wet. You close it. You have the neutralizing solution and you are going to put a cotton ball in there. So this is going to be sitting on your counter ready when you need to take off the mandelic acid, okay? Now, next step. Now we are coming to the mandelic acid, this fun part, okay? Everybody that is going to do this, you need to know when you use this, particularly after you abraded your skin, after you did micro needle roller, you will feel this tingling, burning, maybe for 2 minutes, and then it will go away. Okay, because you are at home, this is your bottle, you can dip this mandelic acid, this Q-tip into the mandelic acid. You can dip, because it's only yours, nobody's going to use it. And now we are going to apply the mandelic acid on my skin. So, I'm applying it on my skin, it tingles, but I will not die. Now I'm using the other side, dipping it the other side, and now I'm going to apply it again on my skin. And I'm going to concentrate actually on areas that are of concern. Okay, I did front back, now I'm taking a new Q-tip, okay? And I'm going to apply it here. I'm going to apply it here, okay? I'm going to put it around my eyes, here. You are not putting it in your mouth, you're not putting it in your nose, you're not putting it on your eyes, you're not putting it on top of your eyelids. Now it's the other side, and now I'm going to do my forehead. Very important. On my forehead. And if you have like problems around your eyebrows, you can put it on your eyebrows too, okay? And so now I put it everywhere. Wanting to use it, so I take another Q-tip, I dip it in, and I want to do my neck. So now I'm doing my neck. So I applied it all over, right? So now I did my face and my neck. Okay, so now it's done. As you can see, my face starts getting red a little bit, which is normal. That is the normal reaction. In black skin you will not see it, in white skin you see that the skin is starting to get a little red, which is perfectly okay. Now we're going to leave it, and it's burning still a little bit on the forehead and on the neck, but here it all subsided. And I let it stay for 3 minutes. And then after 3 minutes, I'm going to show you how I neutralize this and how I remove this from my skin. So that will be the next step, okay? After 3 minutes. So let's just see, I don't know, okay, whoever is here, you're watching, I can't see without glasses what it says. So Tony, if there's anything that you can answer for me, please kindly do, because I can't see without glasses. And I don't want to put glasses on because I have the mandelic acid on me. But this is how the skin looks. There is no big peeling, there's no big change. Clarement, hi. There's no big change, it's just a little red, and I don't know how much you can see because I don't have so much lighting on top of this camera in whatnot, so you might not see how much. You have different cameras where I have a ring, so it shows clearly how much redder my skin is, but it's not too red. And so I wait, we will wait a couple of seconds more, and now, for the sake of you, so you don't have to wait, now we are going to neutralize it, right? So when you neutralize the skin, it will tingle again, because now you are neutralizing the acid. So you will feel it tingling again. So I will start here, and it's normal. It's normal that you feel tingling, because now the acid is being neutralized. And ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes, no more, 3 minutes. So you use it twice a week. You start with 3 minutes, and then following week you do twice a week, you go to 4 minutes. and then the week after you go to 5 minutes. So every week you go up when you add 1 minute until you reach 10 minutes. Once you reach 10 minutes, you keep doing this for 10 minutes all the time. Now, I know that people will ask, Eva, how quickly will I see results? Because this is a slow and gradual process, it probably will take you 2-3 applications to start seeing lightening. It's a slow and gradual process. I don't want to speed it up, nor do I want you guys to speed it up. Okay, so I think I neutralized. I'm going to wipe my face one more time with my wash clothes. So I want you guys to think like this. I think after 2-3 treatments, you start seeing some lightening. What I suggest everybody, when you buy this mini Eva skin lightening kit, whether it's for your face or it's for your body, because there are 2 different kits. The kits are different in the strength of the mandelic acid. Everything else, a part of the mandelic acid, is the same. But here's what happens. I suggest to everybody, take a photograph, because I'm so confident that this product works so magnificently, that's why it took me 27 years to create it, that if you take photographs, and I suggest you take a photograph the day you start, before you start, with the honest picture of your discoloration. And then once a month, for 4 or 5 months, take a photograph, same lighting, same position. So if you were sitting in a place and you had specific light, make sure that you register this, and then be honest to yourself, not to me, and take a picture every once a month, because we have a short memory. Z-Camp, hi. So we have a short memory. People forget how we look. So take a picture, start taking a picture once a month to see how the skin improves month to month to month. Sometimes I say to people, don't even look for 3-4 months, and then upload the pictures to your computer, because it's big, and compare the first picture to the 4th month's picture, and you will see the huge improvement. What we are talking about is mini Eva skin lightening kit that is suitable for all skin colors from white to black, that can treat women that suffer from PCOS, hormonal imbalances, ingrown hairs, acne, breakouts, melasma, cloasma, hormonal discoloration. All this is being treated with this. To those of you who joined us, this is the mini Eva skin lightening kit. It consists of 6 items. It costs $235. It is suitable for all skin colors. I'm performing the process of, we already did 3 stages. I did the microdermabrasion scrub, the microneedle roller, the mandelic acid. I used the neutralizer to remove the neutralizer. Ladies and gentlemen, my skin looks glowing to me. Glowing. You don't see anything. You don't see any breakouts, any bleeding, and that's after microneedling, after microdermabrasion, after applying mandelic acid. The product speaks for itself. So now, the last 2 steps that you're going to use for white people, I suggest that you just use what's in the kit, and what's in the kit is the HA plus C serum and the HA plus C cream. This is part of the 6 items that are in the serum. However, for any dark person that has deep discoloration, and your discoloration is more than 1 shade darker, I wholeheartedly would suggest that you add, independently of the kit, and you buy this ozone serum. This ozone serum is a oxygenated ozone serum, and it's a scavenger. And it removes oxidation, and it helps in the lightening process of very deep discoloration. And Tony can attest to it, because I used it on Tony, and Tony is using this at home. And I have a lot of clients, from all over that come to see me for laser hair removal, that have a lot of discoloration, and they buy these treatments from me. And so if, in particular, if you have dark skin, in particular if you have dark, and the skin is darker, several shades than your natural skin, you want to buy the ozone. And I'm going to demonstrate how to use the ozone and use very little of it. But in general, what's in the kit, which is the microdermabrasion scrub, the microneedle roller, the mandelic acid, the neutralizer, HA plus C serum, HA plus C cream, which is this and this. So now that we neutralize the skin, you're going to take like 3 drops of the HA plus C serum. So this HA plus C serum, I created, so it's made out of special MAP. And you will not hear this often because it's very expensive, but this MAP vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, high mild, high, Spyang, high. So this is a combination of MAP, C, and hyaluronic acid. You apply this on your skin. Let me put a little bit more. Okay. You apply this on your skin and you make sure you cover all the areas that you treated with the lightning. So 2 things are happening. This penetrates into the skin. And what does hyaluronic acid do? Hyaluronic acid holds 1,000 times its weight in water. So when you put hyaluronic acid on, it goes very quickly under your skin and it sits there, and then you have to put something else on top of it and it will extract the fluid from whatever you put on top, and it will do this. It will plump your skin because it's extracting, and it will hold for 8 hours whatever you put, whatever a product you put after hyaluronic acid, which you always must put, whether it's a cream, whether it's a serum, whether it's an aromatherapy oil, whatever you put, hyaluronic acid will take it in, and it will sit and hold it in the skin for 8 hours, so it will hold the product and keep your skin nice and plump. This is why I use a combination of hyaluronic acid with other ingredients. Like I use something like this on a daily basis, twice a day. I use this on my skin. After I cleanse my skin, I put this serum on, and then I seal it with a oil serum or with the oxygenated ozone serum. So now this is the cream. So this is the last step, guys. Very little, right? So you put a little more, okay, and you apply it all over your skin. Oh, it smells so nice. You know, sometimes I forget what amazing products I make and how pleasant they are in smells. So it smells very nice. So now I put this on and it will sit on my skin. You can do this morning or you can do this evening. You are done doing the lightning twice a week. Again, we recap. You are doing crystal microdermabrasion. You are doing a microneedle roller. You are doing mandelic acid. You are doing neutralizer. And then you are using HA plus C serum and HA plus C cream. You are done. That whole treatment is less than 10 minutes. It's just I talked you through the treatment. Hi, Angela. I talked you through the treatment. So therefore, it took longer. Now, for all the women, all the black women, all the Hispanic women, but in particularly women that either have discoloration in their face from plucking, waxing, threading, is 2-3 shades darker, in particular here. Or for women, Hispanic women, white women, dark women, whose thighs are rubbing, you want to get the Mini Eva Advanced Skin Lightening Kit. The Advanced Skin Lightening Kit is the same as all the same ingredients, except the mandelic acid is stronger because the skin under your armpits, between your inner thighs, on your elbows, wherever it is thicker than on your face. So you use the Mini Eva Advanced Skin Lightening Kit for the body. And for those of you who have discoloration, whether it's your face, whether it's underarms, whether it's bikini, whether it's inner thighs, whether it's tush, whether it's elbow, whether it's ankles, whether it's knuckles, whether it's knees, you should get the oxygenated ozone serum. Ladies and gentlemen, I happen to be white, as you can see, but this serum sits on my bathroom sink because I use this at least 2 times a week in my routine. I use this, so you actually can see that it's nearly empty. It's not empty, but it's nearly empty because I use this. It comes from my bathroom. Now, Tony is using it, and Tony is here on TikTok. This is oxygenated ozonated serum. It smells like ozone. Some people don't mind it. I smell it. I don't mind it. I'm used to it. But I'm just cautioning you, this has a smell like ozone after it rains. It has kind of a smell of an ozone. So you can use this. So I'm going to apply this. I have some discoloration here. Okay, so I'm going to apply it. And I'm going to apply this on this side too. I'm going to apply it also on my forehead. So, now, said that, and this stays on, because it's a very, very potent product. And I want to share something personal with you so you understand how potent this product is. Because it's a very, very, very potent product. I need you to be extremely respectful when you use this. Again, you cannot buy it outside, you can only buy it from me because I make it. And I don't have big quantities. This product takes me over a month to do. It has to go through a very rigorous process. Through ozone and oxygen. It really takes me a month to do a little jar. So I don't have a ton of this. I don't have a ton of this product. So I have a limited supply because I make everything fresh. But here is something that I want to tell you on a little bit funnier note. If you are a woman, and this is a very common thing, and your thighs are rubbing, and you have discoloration on your thighs, I wholeheartedly suggest that you use the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, the Advanced Kit, and you use this ozone. But I have a word of caution. Never use this before you have sex. You use this and you go to have sex, it will be a very hilarious event. I'll tell you why. Because this is gooey. And you are having sex, penis will get stuck to this. And you will have a hilarious sex event because this is gooey. So anything comes, it will get stuck. So never use this before you have sex. Use it after you have sex, not before you have sex, because this can give you a lot of hilarious moments, okay? So you don't want to do this. You want to use it either after you had sex, or if you're not having sex, fine, perfect. I would suggest that you use it at night. When you do the treatment and you put the ozone on your inner thighs and under your armpits, use it at night. Because you go to sleep, you leave it on, you don't remove it, you leave it on. So you leave it on and you sleep with it, and then in the morning you wake up, you shower, fine, and then you do your routine. But you do it at night. When you use this, do not wear pajamas, do not wear underwear, do not let everything be loose so the product can do itself. You know that when you use something at night, it works much better because your body rests, everything is resting. Your body doesn't have to fight dust, your body doesn't have to fight the elements outside, it's just resting. So your skin can absorb whatever you put on your skin, and therefore my suggestion is using the ozone for lightning, always at night, and go to sleep with it, and you will have it at least for 6 to 8 hours, however long you sleep. It will do its work, and you get the most benefits out of it. For those of you, because I don't know if the ozone is here, but for the rest of you, so you have it. If you look at my profile, you have the website where you can go. So it's Eva Taub Skincare, evataubskincare.com. You can go to the website and you can order this. You can order this. And don't go away, because I will show you what you want to use on your underarms, what deodorant to use on the underarms, and I'm also going to show you the gift. Anybody that buys this Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit now, today only, because it's my mother's birthday. So anybody that buys the kit today, the face kit or the body kit. So the face kit costs you only $235, okay? This is the face kit. Anybody that buys it today will get an additional gift, and I will show you what it is. And you can use this every day, and it will save you a good $100, okay? So I'm going to show you what the gift is, but you have to buy, it's only for today, and you have to buy the kit. I'm just putting this in so everybody could see. This is the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. You buy it today, and this only costs you $235. So this is the kit for the face. If you want the kit for the body, you go to my website, and I believe that it's here on whatnot. You have the kit for the body. So it's only today. So it's evataubskincare.com for the rest of you. This is where you can buy it. Only today you will get a gift. So here we are going. Here's, I'm going to show you what this is. I'm going to open it. So anybody that buys today will get this kit, this gift, okay? This gift, this is sterile. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is an infusion. This is a microneedle infusion that you can use every single day on your skin. I'm going to show you what you're going to do with it. Okay. So I removed the cap. I close this, but remove the cap. You take the ampule. We are going to take this serum. If you bought the kit, we are going to take this HA plus C serum, the hyaluronic acid with C. So we are going to take the serum. You are going to do the same thing. You are going to put a little bit of the serum here. I put the serum in here. You're going to cover it up. Okay? Cover it up. Hold on. And you are going to use it every morning, and you can put this in your handbag too. If you don't wear makeup, you can do it anytime. But you will use this every morning as an infusion. And you will roll with this on your skin. And you are penetrating, you are permeating into your skin the hyaluronic acid with the vitamin C straight directly to your skin. Can you see? My skin is wet. Can you see? So this is what you do, and it penetrates into your skin. And you can do it, and you apply it on your skin, and if you have wrinkles around your upper lip, you do this. If you have discoloration on the corners of your lip, you do this. And you can use this, then you cup it, that's yours. And you use this every single day. So when you apply the serum, on a daily basis, you apply it through this applicator, through this infusion with the needles, because there is a roll of needles here. And you will apply this. And this is going to give you an additional benefit. If you went to my clinic and you wanted to buy it, over $100 to buy this. So you're getting this as a gift today, only today. That is in honor of my mother. That's her birthday, 4th of July, and all of America celebrates her birthday. So you will get this as a gift with the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, whether it is the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit for the face, or whether it's the Mini Eva Skin Lightening for the body. That's it, guys. And now I'm going to show you the last surprise for the underarms, for all black people, for all Hispanic people that have dark discoloration. You want to throw away all your deodorants, all your antiperspirant deodorants, and you want to buy this. This is, so look very carefully. I'm going to show it to you. Look very carefully, okay? Look very carefully, okay? So this is made by Nivea. It's a German company. And this is called Invisible Black and White. This is an antiperspirant deodorant. It's a roll-on. It's a roll-on, right? Goes on as a roll-on. But this deodorant does not have that one particular chemical that creates discoloration on dark skin. So you want to use it. But since you cannot buy it in a store in America, because no company will go and spend millions of dollars to get approved by the FDA, because the antiperspirant deodorant is considered a pharmaceutical product, you can buy this on Amazon. It's called Black and White by Nivea, Invisible Black and White. It's a roll-on, they come 1 or 3. And you can buy it on Amazon, and you can get it from Amazon. Using this and using the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit for the body will help you to get rid of the discoloration, will maintain the skin light and bright once you get rid of the discoloration with the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, and it will continuously keep the skin clear and light. This is the only deodorant, the antiperspirant deodorant that you want to use. This is the only deodorant that you want to use because it doesn't have a chemical in it. So, said that, ladies and gentlemen, I am done. I shared with you my information. If you bought today the products, great. You will get the infusion roller for free. If you didn't buy it today, well, then you will have to buy it separately. I thank you very much. Sheila, hi. The Lightening is so cool. Yes, it is so cool, and yes, it works wonders. And those of you that know me, so I treat skin and I treat discoloration for over 40 years. Before I came to America, and I specialize in dark pigmented skin. And so this kit is suitable for black skin, white skin, dark skin, blue skin, any skin color. This is Lightening, doesn't have chemicals. It is the only kit, the only product that you will find that really works. This is not a gimmick. You cannot buy it over the counter. You cannot buy it in any store. You can only buy it from me, because I sell it only to my clients. I don't sell it over the counter in drugstores. You can buy it because this comes as instructions. This is a very serious product. It really works. So you will never buy it over the counter. I will never sell this product over the counter. Never. So that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, have an amazing day. Have an amazing 4th of July. Again, those of you who purchase it today, you guys will get this infusion from me as a gift today. It's only 4th of July. So any orders that come in today, 4th of July, it's evataubskincare.com. You will get this in addition in your package. After today, my mother's birthday is only once a year. It's 4th of July. Then it will be it. Guys, if you have any questions, just by the way, if you have any questions pertaining to skin or pertaining to discoloration, whatever it is, you can call me, you can text me, you can DM me, you can email me to contact me. Now, if you have unwanted hair, if you have discoloration, if you are dark, if you are white, and you would like to be treated by me, I have a clinic in Miami Beach, and I have a clinic in Noonan, Georgia, in a suburb of Atlanta. I specialize in all skin colors. Black and dark, Hispanic, Indian skin requires a special laser. It's the Nd:YAG laser. That's what I use. If you need to do laser hair removal, if you want to have a consultation face-to-face with me, you can call me at 305-864-3333. 305-864-3333 to make an appointment. I am leaving on Wednesday to Georgia. So next week I will be in Georgia. So if anybody wants to come to Georgia, please, please feel free to contact me and make an appointment with me in Georgia, whether it's for consultation, for treatment, you can do so. The last thing that just came to my mind, anybody that suffers from oily skin, anybody that suffers from acne skin, the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit is wonderful because not only will it help with the discoloration and the inflammation, but it's a microbiome, so it kills bacteria. So if you have acne, this will help to dry the pimples out and will help with destroying the bacteria that's on the surface of your skin. So it's also very, very good for people who have oily skin and have acne skin. Guys, I have no makeup on. My skin is glowing. I think on Whatnot you can't see it because the camera is so, but on my other phones you can see it. My skin is glowing. And so this is the result of it. And I'm a walking advertisement to what I preach. So guys, MedSpa 33154, MedSpa, MEDSPA 33154 at gmail.com. It's my email. 305-864-3333. That's my telephone number that reaches me anywhere in the world. I'm in Miami Beach. I'm going to be next week in Georgia. You can call me if you want to make a consultation or want to talk to me or want to send me a picture of your discoloration or any issue that you have. I will look at it. You can email me a picture. You can text me, DM me. I need a photograph. And when you send me photographs, please, hi Lisa, hello, you look amazing. How are you? Thank you. Fine. I'm fine. Thank you for the compliment. So, yeah, I guess for 70, my skin looks great. But I guess it's because I'm a walking advertisement to what I preach, you know. So, if anybody has any question, guys, I always answer. But this is what I want to preface. If you want me to do a consultation online for you, guys, here's what I want you to do. Hold on. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a picture, face this way, front. Then I want side and I want under. So send me 4 pictures, whether you're a man or you're a woman, whether you are a black man with ingrown hairs, whether you're a woman with ingrown hairs or discoloration. Send me a picture so I can look at every angle, because what I do, I take your photographs, I put them on my computer, I have a huge screen, and then I analyze, I look at it. And sometimes I save you the time and the money to come to see me, because I can look at the picture and I can tell you, okay, you have this is what I suggest. This is what you should get, this is what you should buy, this is how you should treat it. And that can help you a lot, you know, can save you a lot of money. Now, if I think that you need to come to see me because you have unwanted hair, because you have discoloration, because you have ingrown hairs, because you suffer from HS, then definitely you come and make an effort to see me. And I made yesterday, hi Maria Tito, I like your name. Yesterday, Ori, hi. Yesterday I made a video and I showed something, you can look it up, I think I posted a video on my YouTube channel and I posted a video on TikTok. So you can look it up. And I showed everybody, because sometimes people say, oh, Eva, I don't have the money, I can't afford to come to do laser hair removal, or I can't afford to buy the kit because I have to save up. And so when it comes, I don't cook, I only cook for my dogs. I don't care about food per se. I eat a lot of raw food like vegetables and salads. However, there's one thing that I'm very picky about, and that is coffee. And I posted on TikTok and on my YouTube channel, which is the same thing, Eva Taub Skincare. Eva Taub Skincare, that's my name, that's my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok. And I posted a video, I showed everybody how you can save with 1 cup of coffee that you make, you save $250 a month that can pay for your lightening kit or can pay for your laser hair removal. So go watch the video. Because the video is showing you from a connoisseur when it comes to coffee. That's the one thing. I'm not a wine connoisseur, I'm not a food connoisseur, but I am a coffee connoisseur. And I want to tell you, in that video, I showed you how I make coffee, and I like cappuccino, and I really like good coffee. And in that video, I show you how in 3 minutes you make the best cappuccino. I show you what you need, so I won't explain it here because you should see it. But the whole thing, the investment will cost you $40. The investment between buying the grinder, between buying the stainless steel French press, between buying the frozen, less than $40. And I told you where to buy the coffee grinds, and I showed you how to do it. And so you can save instead spending only, I'm talking about 1 cup of coffee at Starbucks, which is about $8 on average, which still in my mind it's mind-boggling, to make the best cappuccino ever. You can make 3. From what I show you, you make 3. If you drink 1 or 2 like me in the morning, so you drink that one, you have 2 cups of coffee, and then if you want to have an iced cappuccino, you just take these tumblers that you guys have, and you have a 3rd cup of coffee. All you do is you put ice, you frost the milk, or you frost the soy milk, put it in there, put your coffee on top of it, and put some cinnamon or shaved chocolate, and you have an iced coffee of the best quality you can have because you made it. It's wonderful. So I made a video. Actually, the video is on YouTube, the video is on TikTok. Go look it up. If money is an issue, but nobody has an issue to pay $8 for a cup of coffee at Starbucks. And look, guys, like I'm very happy that there's a Starbucks and fine, perfect. To me, it's mind-boggling. To me, a cappuccino is a cappuccino. That you can create a 10-word description of coffee that you want. I think it's an ingenious marketing tool and making people totally stupid. Because to me, a cappuccino is a cappuccino. It says it all. It says in 1 word what it is. Anybody that is a coffee drinker knows what a cappuccino is. But Starbucks is genius in marketing, and they created these names that once I asked somebody, I'm going out, or they said, can you go to Starbucks, bring me coffee? I said, okay, what am I bringing? And they gave me a list. And listen, I'm not stupid, but I had to write down because there were 10 words to describe a damn coffee that I went, which was mocha coffee. I don't know what, but because that's marketing. It's an amazing marketing tool, and people think that they are getting something very, very fancy. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, you are getting a cappuccino, you are getting black coffee with cream. It's just like, it's people don't want to think. And so I'm letting people think, and I'm letting people use their common sense and use their brain, because it's mind-boggling to me. It's like, actually there's a video that circulates, because I don't understand also the marketing tool of Starbucks, a grande, and I know, give me a small, medium, or large. It's simply in English. And maybe British English, maybe not American English, or British English. You say small, you know what small is, medium. But in Starbucks language, these are different words, and you say medium, and it's a completely different thing in Starbucks. And I saw a video, which is absolutely true, that somebody ordered iced tea, whatever, they also have fancy names for iced tea, and then the person said, no, I want a grande, venti, I don't know what. And so all she did was the same cup of coffee. This is the size of the coffee. She just took a bigger glass, plastic glass, put another cup of ice, and poured from the small coffee into the big cup, because it was filled with glass, and now you're paying $7 or $5 more because you're getting the same quantity. This is what I'm saying. People are brainwashed in America. People don't want to think. People are either, I don't know, it's people are lazy. I can't understand it. Whether people are lazy and people don't want to think for themselves, and they want to be told what they need to buy, what they need to eat. But again, if you don't have money and you have unwanted hair, Don't buy for 1 month. Make the cup of coffee that I showed you how to make. You make a $40 investment, and then you can run for years. And all you have to buy is coffee and milk. And if you buy 1 container of soy milk, it will last you for 2 weeks. And you buy coffee, it will last you for a month, month and a half. If you make just one a container of coffee, my God! And you save $250 the least, because we just calculated. If you buy one coffee, how much one coffee? $8 times 30, that's $240. God forbid that you buy a piece of cake or something, well, then we are $270. So that's it. That's just my old European logic about certain things. So when you need you have a way to do it, because I'm telling you, it's just, I look at it, everybody buys. This is why Starbucks became so big and famous, because everybody buys, and nobody wants to make another 2 seconds make coffee at home or make tea at home. Like I see, like sometimes like I buy for somebody coffee because they tell me, I buy them the coffee, I'm outside. And I look when they make these teas and it's like these fancy words, so I can't even repeat these words because they're so stupid to me. But I can tell you, like if you're a tea drinker, for instance, and you want these fancy words, just go on Amazon and type in loose herbal teas. If you like lavender, if you like flower, if you like different tastes, you can actually buy for like $7-8. You can buy like 4. They're like containers. They're maybe 1 ounce, 2 ounce containers, and inside are teas, the different teas with flowers and all kinds of herbs. So you can buy this for $7-8, and you can make these fancy teas for yourself, and you don't need to spend $8, $9, $7, $10, $11 for these fancy teas. And you make the tea the same way. You have the French press, just put the tea of your taste, put it in, put boiling water in, fill it up halfway, wait till it cools down, then put the French press down, you got the tea, and now take the tea and pour it into a cup or your tumbler with ice, and the tea will be cold. Put a straw, buy straws at the supermarket, put a straw inside, and you have, for 20 cents, iced tea in these fancy flavors, and it's only called iced tea, lavender iced tea. It doesn't have 20 words to describe it. It costs you 25 cents. That's just, my old common sense. Guys, thank you very much. I'm going, happy 4th of July. Have a wonderful day. Again, last time, anybody that buys the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, today you will get a gift of this Hydro Roller Infusion. That's over $100. When you come to the clinic to buy it, you will get it for free today because it's my mother's birthday. Not because I'm trying to make you buy this. I'm just saying that in honor of my mother, I always do something. So today it will be this, and it will be this free gift for $100. This kit costs you only $235. If you suffer from melasma, chloasma, discoloration, ingrown hairs, black skin, white skin, green skin, blue skin, good for everybody. Guys, ciao, I'm gone. Ciao. Okay, ciao, ciao, ciao. So say goodbye here. Okay, and now. Goodbye here, guys. Bye. Okay, so say goodbye here. How do we do that? Bye, YouTube, guys. I think I do this. Okay. Okay.